Hello everybody and welcome at watching another episode of Gaming Father's video review series. This time we will take a closer look at action platformer called Shadowbug. Prepare your martial art-like reflexes and let's get started. In this game, you take control of ninja hero Shadowbug. Your goal is to save your forest from evil factories sending monsters at you. You need to use your katana and eliminate tons of these monsters by slicing them into pieces. I'm sure that you have been playing many games where you were saving someone from something. But bug with ninja skills is kind of original idea, isn't it? Now let's see if this idea was turned into a good game. You find yourself in a surrealistic environment. On the background there is your forest with trees, hills and bushes. This is various colors and reminds the forest in autumn with the dominance of orange, red and brown colors. The whole foreground, including your character, is black. It represents the hostile environment of evil factory with many pipes, gears, spikes, circle saws and various enemies like two-legged working creature reminding Pink Demon from original Doom, strange flying creatures, carnivorous plants spitting some kind of acid, big birds throwing the bombs on you, and so on. The graphics is nice and I would say almost artistic with the sense of detail. The game design itself is also good and changes the straightforward levels where you just need to eliminate enemies and get to the exit with the levels where you need to use your logical thinking. Switch the levers to activate some mechanism or opening something and also have a good timing to get where you need without running into something that would tear you to the pieces. Now let's have a look how the game is actually played. From the first sight, it seems like a classic platformer. Your hero moves from left to right, from the bottom to the top, or vice versa. The thing is that unlike in most platformers, you cannot jump. So how am I supposed to get over the holes or to the higher spots? The key is in attacking the enemies. You move the cursor, funnily displayed as a fly, to the enemy, press the attack button, and your little ninja does rapid swipe towards the enemy, shoves him to the pieces and moves to the place where the enemy was. This not only helps him to get over the holes or other places where he would normally need to use jump, but also through the walls or floors. This is actually a very refreshing idea and the game concept is based on it. Now you think, okay, but what if I kill the enemy, get to his spot, but accidentally fall down again? Do I need to repeat the whole passage from the start? Luckily the answer is negative as the enemies are respawning after several seconds, which would be rather irritating in the other game, but here it is a kind of useful and the game difficulty would be rather hardcore without this feature. Once we mention the difficulty, let's have a closer look at it. And here comes the first boss battle, which was rather tough for me, and you really need to find the good strategy to beat this boss. Despite the user interface, which rather reminds some kind of casual game, the difficulty is much higher than in common casual game. The difficulty curve is quite steep, and once you reach your first boss battle, as you can see here, you might experience hard times. But the short levels, system of checkpoints, and easy control make the game challenging rather than frustrating. You do not need to repeat long sectors again and again. To control your hero, you just need two keys and left mouse button for attacking, and once you learn the level structure, you are able to finish almost each level in about 1 minute. As being said before, you also use logical thinking not only for switching the levers, but also to analyze from which angle would be the best to attack the enemy creature to avoid the dangerous obstacle standing in the way between you and the enemy. In the boss battles, you need to use your intellect to find the boss weak spots to eliminate it. So let's get to the final decision. As you could see, the game has obviously more pros than cons. It has nice graphics, good level design, original game concept, short levels, easy control, and is challenging but not frustrating. But the minus side is that in each level you are virtually doing the same, trying to find a way to the exit and chopping your enemies to get there. Despite its original concept and logical parts, the game can therefore become repetitive after some time, and is rather meant for shorter seances than long time playing. The increasing difficulty might also discourage someone from playing. The game can be played by kids, as it is rather funny than violent, but better by school-age kids as it requires good coordination of fast reflexes and logical thinking. You can also compete who will finish the level in shorter time and with better star ranking. Shadowbug costs €6 on Steam, which is a reasonable price for what it offers. Based on my experience, I can say that I like the game, so I'm giving it thumbs up and Gaming Fathers index 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching this video and see you soon at new video from Gaming Fathers video review series.